RFID news, right? This first place is called the Joint Impact Surges of Florida. It says in Fort Myers have deployed ECHO's Wi-Fi based RFID tracking badge solution to reduce patients' wait time while improving patient experience and scheduling efficiencies. With thousands of patients seeing annually, the joint implant surgeons combine patient and staff locations intelligence with workflow events to improve patients throughout outcomes. It says the Wi-Fi RFID badges to track patients' staff locations throughout the 15,000 square foot clinic. So that's just one. They call it joint implant surgeons, man. They pushing that chip. You got another one that's called Nanotron Technologies, the provider of wireless production products that keep to protect and find valuable assets, announced to release of its Nano XT designed for its high throughput real-time location service platform. The company has developed a Nano XT in cooperation with livestock management specialist MKW Electronics, who extensively deploys in its farms as part of the Smart Bio real-time animal management solutions. So we already know they chipping animals, right? And these people gonna be in charge of it. Got one more. And the dates on these, right? The dates on them two is Friday, April the 5th. That's today.
Yeah, today.
Hot out the press. The third one I'm gonna read to you before we get into the scriptures. The University of Nebraska at Lincoln discusses new RFID parking garage technology. The University of Nebraska is working to upgrade its parking software system, possibly with the addition of RFID-based parking garage technology that could be used to monitor available parking spaces on campus. According to the Daily Nebraskans, the technology would be able only valid permit holders access to the university's parking garage, thereby reducing the number of violators and also reducing parking enforcement costs. The RFID technology also speeds up the access for entering parking garages. No more driving up, rolling down the windows to get a ticket and wait for the gate to open. So Esau, hey man, Esau's so slick. Well, how he ushers stuff in, he trying to make everything seem like it's so much better to do this, man. And he's so slick the way he do it.
It's so convenient.
Yeah, like it's convenient. It's always about being convenient, man. Esau, hey man, he's something else, man.
Revelations 13.
Because when you RFID chip, I'll show it to you again. This little bitty, matter of fact, if you look at that picture right there, that one right there, it shows you that it'll fit on the end of a tweezer. So we know how small the ends of tweezers are. This RFID chip, it can actually hold your history, who you are, your criminal history, bank account information, right? Bank account information.
Probably your credit score.
Yeah, it's gonna be all. Well, yeah, it's gonna all that credit score, your medical history, all that, man. Your medical history gonna be on there because your president, the damn devil, damn Nimrod, that new healthcare bill that y'all was so happy about. If you look on page, I think it's like 1005 or somewhere in there, it tells you that the chip is a class 2 implantable device. And in the time of state of emergency, man, you're gonna have to take it, man.
13 and 16.
It's also a GPS tracking device, like they just read. They just read it with the livestock GPS tracking device. Go ahead.
Revelations 13 and 16. And he calls all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark unto the right hand or in their foreheads.
Wait, go read that again.
Revelations 13 and 16. And he calls all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark, in their right hand.
So now we got to look at that word mark, right? We'll get the concordance and look up that word mark. Because you got some Israelites out there talking about it's not the chip, it's what they call it, an embargo or something like that. But we know what it is, man. It's a physical chip. And we're gonna read about it, man. No? Cause man, back in the day, man, if you ever been in the army, when you come through the basic training, by you being in the army, when you raise your right hand and said, I solemnly swear, what you don't supposed to do, so in Matthew the 6th chapter, you were volunteering to actually take the mark when you join the military. Because when you was at the MEP stations, about the third or fourth thing you did, you walked in a room, about 20 or 30 y'all in a line, and Esau and them hit y'all with that damn that needle gun. It shot about 16 different needles in your arm, man. You was taking the mark then. And I know they had some kind of serum in there that dealt with making your mind, to alter your mind. Because you went from being cool to a killer in 2 months. What we got?
The Greek word charagma. It says a figure, statue, graven, mark. Stamp. As a badge of servitude.
Badge of servitude. When you doing servitude, what? That's slavery. So the main thing Esau trying to do when he ushers in this chip is to put you back in slavery, man. As a matter of fact, you got one more if you go down. Matter of fact, look on the paper. I got it right there. You got one more on there. 5482. Read that one right there. Just read it what you got.
Okay.
Corrupt. That's 5482.
From Carasso. Sample, sharpened to a point, stake.
Sharpened to a point and a stake, right? A stake is what you drive in the ground. You can drive a stake in the ground. The stake they talk about also, see that needle right there? The end of that needle is sharpened to its sharp and it's got a point on it. That's what they're gonna insert in you. That needle right there. Look at that old Edomite. See that army picture? See how he's shooting that gun? If you've been in the military, you experienced that right there, man. That's an incision, man. Busting open your skin, cutting through your skin, man. You know, like the scriptures say, man. Rich and poor, because the rich taking the chip because they think it's something different that's gonna separate them from the poor people, but they fool. And the poor gonna get the chip because they poor. Hell, they ain't gonna have that when that day comes. Shit, they gonna be so damn hungry they gonna take that chip just so they can eat. Free and bond. Bond what? Them damn niggas in the prison system, they getting the chip. I'm gonna tell you right now, Jake gets sentenced to 30 years and you see him in 2 years, hey man, he got that chip, you better get out around him. That's just what it is. Jake get a lot of time and you see him in 2 or 3 years, he got enough time, shit, for 2 people. So you got to get out around Jake when they show up out of the prison system. They got 30, 40 years, you see him in 2 years. He got the chip. Free men, the people we see walking around, they consider free, but they're not free. They gonna take the chip. So we know now that chip is what? A stamp, a mark, a stake that's gonna be inserted into you, man. And Esau, like I said before, with this document, you're looking at that, man, Esau sit up to try to he didn't thought of all this stuff being convenient, man. He didn't just sit up and say, how can I make it seem so convenient to these people so we can usher in this chip and they'll fall right into it. Man, Esau something else, man. That's the devil, man. So-called white man is the devil. He been ushering his little ass right up and down the sidewalk. They been there the whole time we've been here. Fucking devils, man.
Micah 2:1. Woe to them that devise iniquity.
Woe to them that devise iniquities. Woe means destruction to them that devise iniquity, that devise sin. We already said who is the son of perdition. Esau, the so-called white man, he's the son of perdition.
And work evil upon their beds.
And work evil upon their beds. When they go to sleep at night, them super elites, they sit around and think about how can we get these people in servitude? What can we do to keep the clutches on these motherfuckers? To keep them from waking up? They always trying to devise something, some scheme to go against us. Because when you read in Psalms 83, it tell you, let's try to make them to no more be a nation, the nation of Israel, that nobody will remember them.
Woe to them that devise iniquity and their works upon their bed. When the morning is light, they practice it.
When the morning is light, they practice it. So when they get up, they go to the mirror, put their little damn tie on, their little tight ass suit, and they run to them damn 15 and 20 and 30 story caves because they got all the money. Then they put it to work. They put their money to work to stop you from being a nation of Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans. That's what it's all about, man. Them putting hell on you because you went against the Lord. Like I said, he on the left-hand side, the Lord is using him to beat you down. Esau got all the money, so he put it to work. Look at all the laws they bring up, man. Every fucking seatbelt, man. Come on, that ought to be your damn choice whether you want to go through the window or not. The most I want you go through the window, you going through the window.
Woe to them that devise iniquity and works even upon their bed. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the powers of their hands.
All right.
Revelations 13 and 16. Revelations 13 and 16. And he calls all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads.
They ushering it in, man. Esau, man, you got like nightclubs, man. You gotta have chips to get in certain high-level nightclubs. You got a club that they always talk about in Barcelona that you gotta have the chip to get in. Now that spread it all the way to Rotterdam, and now it's in Glasgow, Britain. In Glasgow, we said that's putting their products to have the chip. You got a store in Mexico called the Common People. They said the reason why they go into the chip is because it makes inventory easy. Now look at that lie they just told. In J.C. Penney's, they going 100%. So what they call it, faster customer checkout. They taking away all the cash machines, so the customers actually gonna check out themselves, right? So, hey, I'm thinking when that chip get ushered into them stores, they gonna make the get me 16. That's 16 and 2.
Second Ezra's.
Chapter 2. That's chapter 16. So I'm thinking when they get in them retail stores, what they gonna do? The stuff that has a chip on it, it's gonna be way cheaper than the regular stuff. So that way they'll just take part of the store and have stuff RFID ready. So when you go over there, when two pays $19 on the regular shelf, and you go to the RFID shelf and they got toothpaste for 70 cents, you're gonna be like, wow. Or they gonna have a bag of chips $15, but on the RFID rack, chips gonna be 80 cents. So it's gonna be easy when you see that. If they make the regular things not affordable, but under the chip, they make it affordable, then you're gonna take it. And when you take the chip, the Lord, that's when He's gonna destroy you, man. What you got, brother?
Second Ezra 16 and 21. Behold, victuals shall be so good, cheap upon earth, that they shall think themselves to be in good case.
See, in a good case. That's good on that. So, hey, don't be surprised if you see stuff in the store when they had an RFID tag on it. Like I said, you might look up and see toothpaste 70 cents, but then on the regular shelf, shit be $20. Because Esau already sit down and devise a plan on how he gonna make you take the chip. But you already know once you take the chip, the Lord already told you what's gonna happen to you. He told you that in the 14th chapter, Revelation. He told you what was gonna happen to you. Matter of fact, go ahead and get that. What is 14, Revelation 14 and 9.
Who was that right there?
That's who the world calls Jesus, according to the Bible. In Revelation 1, they gave him a color. But they have always told us in our churches around the world that that was the Lord. When the Bible clearly gives him a color. They had what? Feet and hands of bronze. Bronze is the same color as car key. As it was burnt in a furnace. You burn something in a furnace, it turned black. But they put that up, why? Because we were just reading about the son of perdition. He put that up to keep you blinded. The scripture don't let no man deceive you. Because believing in that gonna get you killed. When the Lord comes back, when He comes back to usher in His kingdom, if that ain't in your mind, if this in your mind, then you ass out. That's gonna be your destruction, nuclear destruction. And we out here telling our people, the Negroes, the Latinos, and the Native Americans, that they are the 12 tribes of Israel according to the Bible. And we know that
12 tribes.
We are. We are the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. We were scattered all over the world when you read in James 1 and 1. But the dude just walked by here, that was him. So, cause this brother saw it, man. So,
hey, he didn't want to say too much because he was gonna get cut.
Yeah, he was gonna get cut by the Spirit. The Lord was gonna cut him up. But hey, man. So back to what we was talking about. If you take this chip, hey, which 2/3 you gonna take the chip? That's just the way it's set up. See what the Lord got for you, man. And
Is it 14?
yeah, Revelation 14.
Revelations 14 and 9. And the angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his head, the same shall drink of the wine of wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture.
So that mark is physical, that wrath that's poured out without mixture. Hey, you didn't have a drink, right? You take that drink, you drink some 151, you ain't got that mixed with it. It's strong. That's what it gonna be right there. That's that mixture. The thermonuclear destruction. That thermonuclear destruction. That's what it be, man.
The same shall drink of the wine of wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into a cup of his indignation.
Indignation. Indignation means what? Justified punishment. It's justified punishment. Anger and vengeance that the Most High gonna put out, man. You know, go ahead.
And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb.
Hey, man, the scripture say the Lord coming back with a sword, man. So, hey, he coming back with a sword, and he said, I will not meet thee as a man. It's gonna be hell on you 2/3, man, and you damn fucking white Edomites and you other nations, man, when the Lord come back. Because you took that actual mark. You took that mark. And you was told not to take the mark. You know?
Leviticus 19 and 28. Ye shall not make any cuttings in your flesh or for the dead, nor print any marks upon you. I am the Most High.
You should not do what?
Ye shall not make any cuttings in your flesh.
Any cuttings in your flesh. So when you go get the RFID chip, they're gonna take a needle. It's probably gonna be like a 16 gauge needle. If you ain't ever been shot with a 16 gauge, this is a big needle because it's gonna have to get under that, open that skin up, and push that chip in there, but it'll close back up.
If you're used to giving plasma, that might be the one.
Yeah, because everybody give plasma. You know who give plasma because you see a damn sinkhole in their arm after so long. So that's what it is. The Lord said you should not get any cuttings in your flesh, man. That's what it is, man. That's the law. That's in Leviticus. That law was given to us for a reason, man. You gotta go in it, man. Go through this Bible, man. Go through these precepts, man. If they precept back to the law, hey, go read that law, man.
Revelations 13 and 11. And I beheld another beast coming up and out of the earth, and he had 2 horns like a lamb, and he spoke as a dragon.
What's them 2 horns? Back in the Roman time, they were considered as the patricians and the plebeians. The plebeians were like the poor people, and the patricians were like the rich people. That, you know, like when you read it says a lamb. A lamb is docile, right? But a dragon is what? He's rough and fierce, man. So that dragon, that right there that it's talking about, was the ancient Roman Empire. Read.
And he exercised all the power of the first beast before him, and caused the earth and them which dwell therein to worship the first beast, whose deadly wound was healed.
And that's what America's doing now. That's what America's doing right now. They exercising all the power of the first beast before them. And they making you worship what? All that Roman Catholicism. Whatever Rome had a name, whatever they named for the star, whatever they named for things in the galaxy. They even got on clocks, they got Roman numerals. Just the whole damn system, man. They making you bow down and worship unto it before his deadly wounds were healed. Because shit, Esau, he went into slavery too. Under us. Because the regular Roman, the first Roman Empire in 193 AD, Septimius Severus, man, we pulled a coup on their ass, man, and we put them into slavery. We destroyed Rome. And the Israelites, man, took over. It was fully taken over in the 330s. Constantine now. And we ruled for 1,000 years, what they call the Dark Ages, man. And then this beast, man, was let loose again in the late 1300s. The Most High gave them the power. He put the bubonic plague on the Israelites. The next thing you know, Esau ushered his ass back into power in the 1400s. In the Renaissance, the rebirth of that damn dragon. He been in charge 569 years, man. But your time is up, man. The countdown is on you, Esau. Read on.
And he doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men.
I'll give you an example. 2 great wonders he did, that he made fire come down in the sight of men. You got Japan, the atomic bomb, right? In Nagasaki, Japan, when you drop the atomic bomb. And then you also have Vietnam. They dropped napalm. And my dad told me about how that napalm, he said, hell, you be in a tree line, that napalm come down, the woods will be on fire for look like a whole mile each way. Number fire. That's that napalm. That's one of them signs, that fire he rained down from heaven in the sight of men, man.
And he devised them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth, that they shall make an image of the beast, which had the wound by a sword and did live.
The image is the Roman what? That's the Roman system. That's all what America's made about, man. The whole Roman Empire. Them Edomites, that's them. America is that whore. She left her mama and them, Great Britain and all them, sent her over here, man. They sent her over here to put that influence here in what was called New Canaan. Usher. They brought their damn fucking influence, man. The natives was already here, and they killed off, just slaughtered the Native American Indians. They brought that bullshit Roman system over here. And when you look around the buildings, you go down these courthouses, you look around here, they can look right behind us. That's not that the symbol of fucking shit, Rome? The damn eagle? Big ass statue, man.
And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast shall both speak, and cause that as many as will not worship the image of the beast shall be killed.
And I'll tell you, they've been fucking up the Middle East, man, for the longest. they killed the Syrian president. But we never saw it on American news. You know? That's what, hey man. Hey, this devil, man. That's why he's the devil. He's a murderer. You know?
And he calls all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that have the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name.
That's a stamp or a mark. So if you saying there's anything other than that, you going off, man. That's a biometric stamp, man. And it's gonna be a mark. They gonna put a mini computer in your hand, man. That's gonna track you. It's gonna have all your information, right? All your medical records. You got a criminal history. Every time you move, man, they gonna be able to pull that number up to that tracking device, and they gonna know where you at, man. Just like if you ever watched that movie,